Hello, Will Rocks. Welcome to the stream. And yes, it did just start. That is for sure. I am still like somewhat setting up as well. I can never get the camera how I want it to be. Whatever. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be, I don't know. It's weird for me, I guess. I'm not sure if it's going to be cool or not. But basically, I'm working on recreating the audio for a specific scene from Warframe, mostly because A, I'm applying for a job at Digital Extremes, the company that created Warframe, and I was looking for clips to edit, and I posted it in the Warframe Reddit, and someone sent me this, which is a very, very big moment in the Warframe universe. It's like a huge moment. It was really big when it came out, and the audio design for it, I feel, is a little underwhelming. Hey, Fireblaze. So I'll play through the whole thing that I'm editing, with just like the audio that comes with, like the audio itself. Let me know if the audio mixes well, if you can hear like the video and me talking or whatever. What are you doing? Are you having issues? What's going on? What's changed? Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy my streams, man. It's always nice to hear. General audio devices. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened there, but... So this is the clip as it is. Oh, give me a sec. That is not the clip as it is. This is the clip as it is. My next video I'm working on is... Okay, here, we'll just watch this and then I'll... So keep in mind what this sounds like, and then I'm going to slowly start working on adding effects to it to make it sound better. I'll be keeping the music in, just adding effects on top of the music. So that's right there was just a cut from the end of one cutscene to the start of the next cutscene.
No self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's death will end your despair. All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things? You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself.
So this is a part I'm really looking forward to editing. There's a lot that I can put in here that I think will sound cool. All right. So as you can tell, there's not a lot of sound effects happening in this clip. I don't know if it was just the video game director decided to go that way, what he wanted for his view, which is usually how things end up going in like the game industry, you know. But there's almost no sound effects. There's a lot going on. There's a huge waterfall. There's this big mechanism coming out from the water, which is revealing a really big part of the Warframe universe, which is that you're not the character you play. You're playing someone who's controlling said character. It's like this big scene, and they really build it up with the music, which is fantastic, but there's just no audio. There's no sound effects to go along with it to keep it flowing, which I found a little disappointing when I first watched the clip, especially that ending scene where he's basically ripping the sword out of him and ripping the sword in half, killing that guy. So my plan is to add sound effects to all of these scenes to make it sound much better. There are sound effects if you're paying attention. They're really hard to hear unless you have headphones on, but there are sound effects that you can hear, and they're really quiet. Like you can faintly hear the waterfall right now. If you hear it, it sounds like water dripping into a puddle. You can also hear at the end when he breaks the sword, you can faintly hear it like tinging on the ground. You can hear it break there. It's a big moment, and it's kind of undercut by the music, which is fine. Like I said, the director maybe have wanted the music to be more powerful than the sound effects. But I'm going to focus on kind of trying to balance the two and keep the music and the sound effects coexisting, so they're not really underwhelming. This scene, for example, this scene, where is it? I don't know what I'm going to do with this part, but it's... Where is it? I don't know what I'm going to do with this part, but this part is really awkward. Right here, where he looks up, he sees the guy, and he weirdly backs off. It's really awkward. I don't know what I'm going to do with that part, audio-wise, but we'll see. So, to answer your questions, now that I'm done talking, I'm glad you enjoy my streams, Fireblaze. Thank you for coming in. My next video, which I'm currently working on, it's almost done. I was actually going to start editing it today, but I left my camera at work, so I couldn't record anything. But it is going to be on, it's another Lost in Gaming video, and I'm going to be talking about 3 Crash Bandicoot games that were never released. They were canceled. Well, one that was released, but it's impossible to play anymore, and 2 other games that were canceled. And I am really psyched for Psychonauts 2. Hopefully it comes out, and hopefully it's good. We'll have to see, though. Alrighty. So far I was just doing a little bit of messing around while, like, just learning the program. So far I've taken some different waterfall effects and kind of layered them on top of each other to get this nice sound. So this is the new waterfall sound that I've kind of put together. I gotta mess with the levels a little bit, but it's a combination of a few different sounds. So I have what I would call a medium sound, which is like just the sound of flowing, which I liked. And then I have, which is a much smaller sound, which I'm using more for the sound of the water hitting the puddle below, because you're not getting that in this as much. This is more of like a flowing sound, while this is more of the sound of the water hitting the bottom, which is great. So mixing those two together, you get this. But what really pulls it together, I believe, is the deep rumbling I have, which is just a little bit below it. So you can kind of hear the difference there, it's really nice. So what I want to do here is I'm going to close this. to not solo this. Okay. I need to find that point right there. There. I'm your favorite YouTuber? That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this and then do this. And just basically bring this down. So this needs to come over here, and this needs to come over here. Okay, so I want the water to sound kind of distant. That's the plan at the beginning here. But I need it to fade nicely. The first thing I need to do, though, is I need to make sure that these audio levels are right. What's the best phone microphone do you recommend? Best phone microphone? I would not recommend a phone microphone. They're not really designed for picking up a full EQ range. If you're buying a phone for the microphone, you're buying it for the wrong reason. The microphone I'm using right now is like your standard startup microphone. It's a Blue Yeti. It's not the best microphone, and you can get microphones for this price that are much better. But this one is a USB interface, so it's direct plug into the computer. It's very simple to use. I've been using this since I started Badman Reviews, and it's done me well. I would recommend, even when I was doing stuff before, like Let's Play stuff, it was literally like a $30 microphone that I bought from Best Buy. It was like a headset with a microphone on it, and I bought it from Best Buy. So even something cheap like that can do wonders. Though when I started Badman Reviews, I was using my cell phone as a video recorder. I was recording all my videos with my cell phone. And there's apps that you can download that'll help with that. They have like color corrections, stuff like that. Oh, my top 10 video. I'm assuming my first one or the remake. I'm not sure. Also, Retrofuge. I am currently working on recreating the sound effects for a specific Warframe scene. So I am applying for a job at I'm applying for a job at the company that made Warframe. So I'm taking a scene from Warframe that I feel like was really not well put together when it comes to sound effects, and I'm adding sound effects to it and trying to make it sound much better. Thank you, and welcome to the stream, Retrofuge. All right, so what we're gonna do, let's get these audio levels set, and we'll just kind of loop this. Let's get a little bit more in here. All right. See, I like that at max volume. That's nice. This is what I need to bring down. This doesn't sound right. This needs to be much quieter. Thanks, Retrofuge. I doubt I will. I mean, but we'll see. You know, there's no harm in trying. And even if I do, it's something I can put in my portfolio. I do not main Rhino. This is a video clip from online. I haven't played the game a crazy amount. I am mastery 5 or 6 on PC, I think. Mastery 6 on PC and Mastery 2 on Xbox. Almost Mastery 3. So I haven't put a lot of time in the game, but currently I am maining, Excalibur? Do I want to... I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but I feel like I'm not. Yeah, I'm maining Excalibur currently, just because I love him and because I'm trying to level... He's who I'm playing currently. I just love blinding people and then fucking stabbing them in the back. It's great. Is there an adapter for a smartphone to use an XLR microphone? I don't think so, just mostly because how they, like, work together. Yeah, I'm not sure, Fireblaze. That'd be something you'd have to look up. Alright. So let's hear this with this. Maybe a little bit louder. Okay, let's solo this. This is just like a deep rumble. Alright. Let's bring this whole thing down a bit. I still think the medium stream's a little bit too loud. No, the small stream. Yeah, maybe this is a little bit too loud. Bring this down just a little bit more. This needs to be like super ambient. Because he's walking in. Let's do more of a... Oh, God, no. Let's do more of a... Let's do more of a fade in. So it's not as snappy. Let's drag this over a little bit more. No, wait. Yeah, something like that. You either found your channel through your original Crash to Insanity review or through the collab review with Stimpy, one of those two. Those are both great videos. Can you make video game reviews using a phone? I've made my first couple of videos using a phone. I mean, I had a computer as well, like to edit the videos, that's for sure. Alrighty. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice transition between scenes instead of a straight jump cut. Much better. What laptop do you recommend? It depends on how much you're willing to spend. I mean, you could get away with like a $800 laptop or like a $600 laptop. And it depends like what you're editing. It really depends what you're working on. Something like high intensity, like requiring a lot of special effects and stuff, you're going to want a good quality computer. And if you do want to play video games on it, I would recommend getting like a good computer with like, you're looking at a Intel, like, I think it is, your budget's $600, then I'd say get a $600 computer if that's your budget. Either that or save up or ask for Christmas or whatever. Because if you want like a good high-end laptop, you're looking at about $1,400 to $1,600. You can get good laptops for $600, but don't expect to be playing like Skyrim on high settings or any new games on high settings. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm liking how that's sounding. All right, so this is where the hard shit comes in. That's for sure. All right, so oh god, I hate when that fucking does that. Alright, so basically this thing starts coming out of the water. The other thing I wanted to see if I could find was like a water hitting metal sound effect. No. No. No, definitely not. What's this? I might be able to use that for something else later on. See, this one's nice, but no, it wasn't that one. Maybe it was that one? I don't remember which one it was. Do I work for Warframe? No, I do not. I'm applying for a job, and this is how I'm applying for it. I am editing one of the cutscenes from their game, and I am going to be putting it in my portfolio. So, maybe one day, but right now, no. Okay, so was it? Okay, restart from the beginning, please. No, that sounds like shit. No. I could have swore I found something I liked. Let's see. Thanks, host. Oh, we'll see. How many years do you need of experience to be a video game developer? Yeah, like Retrofuge said, it's variable. I mean, it depends on your skill set. I mean, you could have no experience in a video game developing company, right? And just have years of practice doing stuff. Like, I've been doing audio editing and video editing for years now. And I'm just kind of taking everything I know and teaching myself some new stuff and putting it into motion to try to get a video game job. And I mean, eventually, maybe I'll get one. Maybe not. But either or, it'll help me build a portfolio that'll help me to get some other kind of job eventually, which is always great. Where was the thing I was using? What's this? That is a nice sound. I'm going to keep that just in case, because I might use that for the hovering of the thing. Oh god, that was loud. Dark water drone? What the fuck is this? That sounds weird. What's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? I've been doing video editing for about 2 years, and I'm getting a lot better at it. When I first started doing YouTube videos, I was terrible at video editing. My favorite thing about doing YouTube videos is just doing them. I mean, I just enjoy making them, I guess. I don't know. Something just about creating stuff makes me happy. And then being able to see that people are enjoying the things I'm creating is always nice. It's a nice additive bonus, I guess. But I don't know. I just kind of, I like doing it. I don't know. That's the best way to say it. I come up with an idea and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want to make that. And then I do it. And yeah, I've been doing video editing now for about probably 10 years. Maybe, yeah, 10 years. I started back in high school with some really shitty videos. Actually, probably back in like grade 8. With some really, really shitty videos, and I've been doing it ever since then. So definitely over a decade. More seriously, the past like 7 years, I'd say. I've been doing it more seriously for sure. Okay, what do we got here? Like, what am I working with? See, it's like, it's hard, right? Because it's not like chains. It's like weird tentacles that are rising up. What if I do like a water splash? Might be able to do something with that. What's this? No. I need something that doesn't sound so glassy. Nope. Something that doesn't sound like peeing. What's this? Oh. What was that last thing I had? Was it this one? Fuck. Should really remember which ones they are. Nope. God damn it. I'm gonna try that. Because I have an idea that I'm gonna try and see if it works. A lot of this shit is just trial and error and see how it sounds for the most part. Are you going to any video game conventions this year? I'm getting a lot better at making thumbnails. The first video I made on YouTube was a long time ago, and it was me and my friend. It was taken at a like a school talent show, and it was me and my friend. It was me and my friend, and we were like lip syncing through the fire and the flames. It was for like a grade school talent show. It was really old. I don't even have it anymore. Like, I've completely lost it. After that, I made a really bad Guitar Hero video where I like had a camera and I pointed it at the TV screen and I recorded it, and it was like a CRT TV, so you could like see the lines going through it. I might be going to, I'll probably be going to Con Bravo, which is in Hamilton, Ontario, and I will also be going to Fan Expo, which is in Toronto, Ontario. They are both conventions that are somewhat near me. I went to MagFest this year as well, which was really fun. It was my first time there. Okay, so let's solo this. And this is the part I want here. So what my plan is, let's split this. Nope. Let's I forget my shortcuts. Whatever. Control. No. Whatever. Okay, split it there. Get rid of all of this. This is, well, let's listen to this, I guess. No. No, let's get rid of that. So this is what we have to work with at the moment. So what I'm going to do with this, let's zoom in on it. Okay, F2. Let's take FX, and I want to... I'm going to put a pitch on it. So let's shift this down a bit. there was a way to... I think that's it. Yeah. Just want to stretch it out. I have a lot of YouTube friends. It's hard to like actually state. Very far. It's in like Washington, Magfest. Cut it out right about here. So this is gonna sound really bad because I've slowed the shit out of it. But what I want to do is I want to idea has failed. Let's put it that way. What was my inspiration to make YouTube videos? Definitely normal boots. I had started watching JonTron, and then I started watching PBG, and then I started watching the Completionists. Besides that, there's also people who are also huge inspirations to me were Spoonie, mostly for his Final Fantasy VIII review. I love Final Fantasy VIII, and he hates it, but I still really loved the videos he did. Angry Video Game Nerd, and basically a lot of the Countdown guys, so Artark of Flame, what else are there? There's Green Scorpion, who is huge. The closest video game convention to Houston, Texas, I'm not sure. I used to say SGC, but it's not a convention anymore. I think maybe Too Many Games. I could be wrong. Okay. Okay, well, let's start working on the machine itself. So, what was this? What I want to do is I'm looking for like that is so low. trying to find for just like rumbling. Like that. I wonder if I could use that, but see, I need something like that, but without like the stone sound. Maybe I can just get like, give me a second, I have an idea. Okay, let's take this. Let's see what I can do with this. I have an idea for this. Paper bag. Crumpled. Okay. Sadly, I have to say there aren't really any amazing tips to get your channel noticed anymore. It's all like, it's all down to luck. It really sucks for new people, sadly. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add effects to this. So first we're going to pitch shift it. And then below that we're going to add an equalizer. And then what else do we got? Okay. So let's just like this segment here. Sure, something like that. Hey, Roblox, thanks, man. Okay, so... let's boost the hell out of this. I want to cut out pretty much all of this low end here. Get all of that crumbly shit out. Let's go back to the... do you feel the Warframe is kind of... I don't think so, especially with the new release of Plains of Eidolon. I feel like a lot of people have really enjoyed that, and it's brought a lot of new people in. So even if the vets have left, which I know a lot of them haven't, like I have one friend who's played the game since the launch, and he still loves it. So, I don't know. Let's... let's keep that for now. So when does this start coming up? Right about here. So this is just going to be really faint. even more faint. Okay, and now what I need to do is I need to split here, 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 split here. Get rid of this. Crossfaded a little bit. No, 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 no. Just that one. And then let's split this as well and get rid of this. Okay. So right around here, get rid of this, this. Is it still moving here? No. Okay. So we're gonna do a nice fade here. Yeah, something like that. No, it's still... Yeah, so let's take this, put it over here. Right about there. Alright, so that low undertone grumble is what we're going to be going with for part of that. I like, wow, I can't even remember the names of them. I love Excalibur. I'm still playing them since the game since I started the game. I think it's Equinox? Is it Equinox I'm thinking about? Yeah, I like Equinox. And I recently got a frame, and I can't even know what it's called because I just like got it for free. But it's like it was a frame I got for having Twitch Prime, and I played it a little bit, and that one was fun. All right, so just a reminder, this is what you can do with audio shit. There's gonna be more to this. I'm gonna add reverb onto it and whatnot. I'll bring the volume up a bit. So this is the sound that we have in the background. And just a reminder that came from this. This is the original sound. Just a paper bag crumpling. So now what I want to add below that is maybe that there was something else. This is the paper bag. Oh, that's for something else. Okay, so here's another one. And there's going to be more going on in the stuff that I haven't put on. All of these effects need to be put through a compressor, and they need to have reverb put on top of them, because it needs to. It's in a big chamber. It needs to sound like it's in a big, you know, cathedral-y chamber, which is stuff I'll be adding on eventually. That's the thing, Retrofuge. It's hard to brand it. Well, it's easy to brand yourself, but like, it's hard to have a large presence in the community when you're so small. It's like walking into like a party of 5,000 people and being like, "Hi, you want to listen to my CD that I brought?" It's not easy. And like, that's the thing, is like, there's no way to have a large presence besides putting out videos and hoping that people enjoy what you make and they continue to watch you. I don't even know what to call this sound effect. Just put it under hums. With gear sounds. Okay, so I need to find a better portion of this. I wish the wind wasn't as prominent. It's fine. What's this? looks like perfect, but I don't like the wind. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what magic I can do with an EQ. Probably not much. Solo this. Nope. Okay, let's go 3. Let's peek you out. Yeah, the wind's pretty prominent throughout the whole thing. I might be able to just recreate the sound. Let me see. Let me see here. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I like it. It's got this like weird like sucking sound to it. This is just a salad spinner. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. And then let's put this in here. It's just like a deep bass rumble. So let's put this in here. Salad spinner. Okay, so let's work with the salad spinner first. Man, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? It depends on the video. Sometimes it can take really long, sometimes it doesn't take long at all. What's this? Alright, let's see what I can do with some effects on here. What is this? I don't even know what this is, but let's play with it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Well, let's see what we can do with some pitch correction here. Because this is a big object, it needs to be... I do not know Dreamcast guy. No, I don't like this. So this is going to be an easy fix. What I got to do on this is I got to take this, add an EQ to it, and fucking crank the bass. Yeah, it's always nice when a channel is growing well. So let's put a fade on this guy as well. All right. Alright, so I need like an activation noise. Oh, fuck, sorry. So I need some sort of activation noise, like something that initiates this machine to start moving, which is what I'm having the most trouble with at the moment. Because most of the time it'd be like a ka-ching or whatever, but this isn't really like... It's not a machine, right? Like, I mean, it is a machine, but it's hooked together with, like, life support tentacles. So it's more, like, goopy, I guess? So I'm trying to figure out, like, what would be the releasing mechanism for this device. Like, I mean, it might even be fine, like... You know what? I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's bring this here. Bring this over here. Let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this and bring this down. I'm going to get rid of this too. We're going to do this. Let's bring this back a little bit. What does this sound like at like full? Oh, this needs to be down more. All right, I'm thinking. Yes, thumbnails are extremely important. One of the most important things on YouTube, for sure. It's what makes people click your videos. So I'm thinking more of like a... So I'm thinking starting off without a sound effect sounds the best. Just have like the natural sound of the crunching as it pulls up. Like these things haven't moved in a long time. And they're like slowly breaking into place. And then once it hits the end, it'll be like, it'll have a nice chink sound effect. I just gotta figure out like what sounds best. Let's go like locking. Huh. I kind of like the locking old garage door. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this. No, not that. Maybe. I might layer that on top. Where is the old garage? Okay. Pressure. Let's do like air pressure. Yeah, let's do like an air release. Air release. I'm interested. Okay, so we got car lock, balloon. So, that's the air release, and let's grab this one. So now we got a bunch of shit to work with. I do not have a Discord server, but I am considering making one. Tags are also extremely important. And I am currently using a program called it's called Reaper. And it is an audio editing software. Air. Down into air. Down into air. Clicks and clunks. Because this is totally like good audio librarying. Okay. Interested in what I can do with this. So this is just a balloon releasing air. Okay. Let's delete this track. Okay, so what can I do with this? I do make my own tags for my videos. Actually, you know what? That's so annoying. The squeak is not for a joke addict. I'm trying to see what I can do with it. It's literally just a balloon, but I'm trying to see if I can make something interesting out of it. No, this is a bust. I can't find anything that I like out of that. Alright, so what do we got here? Thank you for the follow, Nick H. I use Photoshop when I make my thumbnails. Okay. I'm not. Do headsets with a microphone on it? Or is there any good ones I could use for my commentary? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Mix Mitch's videos? I've never seen him. Don't even know who he is. Does he make good stuff? What's he make? Thought you commented on one of his videos, the Animal Crossing fan games videos. Maybe I did? I don't remember. So fucking tiny. I hate it. I hate it so much. what are the other sounds I got here? I'm just curious, what does this sound like if I reverse this? F2 reverse. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Sounds kind of cool, but no, I'm good. What am I looking for? Picture correction. Do not like how it's turning out. Alright. I'm ending the stream, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you around. Thanks for coming out. Bye.